Hi friends, Tracy.bish here, Stampin' Up demonstrator in Central Victoria, Australia. I'm coming for take 2 for the second week in a row. I'm having major technical difficulties with my phone, so I'm not sure what's going on. My old phone just completely dies on me while I'm live, and then my newer phone will not go sideways on a live. So I'll have to work out what's going on with that. I'm going to film this for you, upload it, so I really do apologise for everyone who was watching that live, has missed out seeing this, or you'll have to watch this a little bit later on. I will fix it for next week, I promise, but yeah, technical difficulties are not my thing. I'm very bad with technology, so I do apologise. I hope that you can catch this video a little bit later on, and yeah, I'll fix it for next week. All right, so first, I just want to go through a few of the announcements before we get crafting, and we have a really great card that we're going to create tonight, so I hope that you are going to enjoy it. But for Tracy's Sunday Challenge this week, which you still have time to create, I have a new challenge on Sunday, so if you want to join in, all you need to do is take a photo of your project and then go over to my business Facebook page, find that challenge post, and then you pop your card, your picture of your card in the comment section. Now, please go over and check out what everyone else is creating as well. It's a great source of, inspiration, and, you inspire other people by popping your creation there as well, which is awesome. So for this week's challenge, it's shapes, and the ladies have done an amazing job. So please go over and check theirs out. This is the card that I've created using the Silly Goose stamp set. Isn't this gorgeous? So I've used the rectangle dies. These are actually retired, but they're such good dies to use that I'm going to keep them and keep using them. And then we have this is actually a punch, a circle punch, the circle sayings punch. So adding that in the background, and yeah, beautiful colors. I really like these berry burst. We have bubble bath, and then crumb cake in there as well, which is super cute. Isn't that gorgeous? And a little bit of stamping in the background. I love this card. I think that's a really pretty card. Okay, so you've been following me for a little while and you watch my videos weekly. You know that last week my card that I created was for the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle. I'm going to take a big breath here because I'm so nervous after everything that's happened that I'm mixing my words up. Okay, Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial is a tutorial that I do every month with demonstrators from around the world. Each month we do a different suite. This month is lei shops, which, I've heard people love it. I've heard people not like it. But let me show you the card that I've created, which is such a simple card. And I will say you can get away with making this card just by using the DSP that's in this suite. So it's a really good one to be able to use your DSP. So I've made a shaker card out of the shop front door. So see that? And these silver loose sequins are actually from that suite. So I've tied in the suite embellishments with that DSP, fussy cut a few of the little objects on that DSP. And this is a great one that you can just cut it down your DSP to make a great card. And I love that Stampin' Up actually do this quite regularly, where you can, you don't have to buy the stamp set or anything like that. You can use just the DSP to create cards. So that was mine. There are actually 12 tutorials in that bundle. So here are all the others there. A lot of us have focused on the shop fronts and the DSP, so that's super fun. Now, there's a couple of ways you can get hold of this tutorial bundle. The first one being if you place an order in my online store of $100 or more in product, you'll receive this bundle tutorial for free. You'll also receive the other free gifts of the September's bundle tutorial and the Halloween treat holder. So those are for anyone who purchases through me throughout the month. But if you spend $100 in product, you'll also receive the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial. Now you can purchase this over on my blog. So if you don't live in Australia and you can't purchase your Stampin' Up through me, but you still want to get hold of it, you can get this by an instant download by purchasing it over my blog. Or if you want it for free and you want to get your own craft supplies at a discount, you can actually sign up and purchase your starter kit, which will make you a demonstrator. And if you sign up under me, you'll be part of my INKY Stampers team, and my wonderful team gets all the tutorials each month absolutely free. So that is the third way that you can receive great inspiration every single month absolutely free. Okay, I just want to quickly talk about the Christmas Everywhere kit. I do have this one and I'm going to be playing with it really soon. I'm going to be showing it with you and maybe doing some alternatives, because there is a stamp set with this gorgeous kit. Now, if you're new to crafting or you're going away on holidays and you want to take a little bit of crafting to do, these kits from the kit collection are an amazing idea. You could also give these as gifts. So if you've got kids that like to get crafty in the holidays, which, you know, we're going out of the school holidays now, but the Christmas holidays are coming up and they'll be coming up really quick. These kits are also a great stocking stuffer for your kids to keep them entertained over the holidays. And you don't even have to get the Christmas kits. There's lots to choose from. Maybe you have an elderly aunt or a grandmother or a mother that maybe likes to dabble in some craft but doesn't want that full expense of having to buy all the things. These kits are all inclusive, so it's a great way of, you know, getting the whole kit, everything that you need, including embellishments, ribbon, even down to your adhesives. So this is a really great kit. This is a card kit, but we also have tag kits and little gift boxes as well. So take a look at the kit collections over my online store and you can grab them there. Okay, I have been saying for the last couple of weeks the free virtual card making, World Card Making Day, Stampin' Up are doing a free event for anyone who wants to join, and I do have a link if you would like to sign up for the free event in the description of this video, so please go over and sign up for that. They are also doing card making classes in the free event, so if you're signed up yet already, or if you're thinking about signing up, please do that and then maybe message me. I have a list that I can send you of the cards that they're going to be creating and with all the measurements, so you can have all your measurements already cut and ready to go for the day, which is super fun. I'm excited to be taking part. Now, the cards that they will be creating are using 3 of our bundles in the catalogs. So these ones here, I did grab them because I thought it's probably easier if I show you. So we have the Circles Saying bundle, and there's also a punch that goes with that. We have the Earthen Textures bundle, so these have got some great dies as well. And then a new one that they've just released that will be in the new catalogue coming out is Heartfelt Hexagon. And I really like this one too because we have some great sentiments. We've got a few little fillers with flowers and little figurines and hearts and all those sorts of things. And then there's also a punch that will go along with it. Now this Heartfelt hexagon is available now in my online store. Now the other great thing with the World Card Making Day, if you don't have those sets, that's okay. You can use sets that are similar that you have in your craft stash. So, you know, it doesn't matter if you don't have them. If you'd like to purchase them, you certainly can in my online store. But what you'll need is the measurements for those cards. So there are 3 cards in all, one using each of those bundles. So if you have a you know, a bundle that is very similar to that, you could use that. But yeah, if you would like to grab those measurements off me, please message me and I'll happily send them out to you. All right, now for anyone placing an order this month, we have the September tutorial bundle. This has 55 tutorials in it, which is amazing. Some of them have videos as well, so video tutorials. I'm going to show you the card that is mine and that we created a couple of weeks ago using the Trucking Along bundle and the Stylish Plaid, I think that's what it's called. So super cute. Isn't that little truck gorgeous? Perfect for the holidays. So this is still available right now as an online exclusive. You won't find the bundle in the catalogue, but you can find it in my online store or in Stampin' Up's online store. So for anyone who is purchasing with me this month, you'll receive the tutorial bundle, the Halloween treat holder, which I don't have any left. I have given out to my customers. I do need to make a couple more before the end of the month. And if you spend $100 in product, you'll also receive the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle. Okay, so one final announcement that I have for you tonight is a super big one. So next Tuesday, Stampin' Up have an amazing deal coming out with the starter kit. So here it is here. You have two options to purchase the starter kit from the 3rd of October to the 31st of October. I'm just going to read down on my other piece. So option 1 is you get 35% off the cost of your starter kit. So instead of it being $235, you can get it for $109.85. So 35% off your starter kit. You're still getting, you know, the $235 worth of product, but you're only paying $109.85. Amazing, right? Or you can choose the second option, which is you'll get 35% more product. Okay, so you're going to spend $169. You're going to choose $317.25 of product. It's still free shipping for your first order with your starter kit. You also get your business supplies, so your catalogs, your order forms, all those good things. Now, the great thing is there's no lock-in contract. So if you take up this starter kit, you can just purchase the starter kit and then not purchase anything after that. So you're not locked in. There is no lock-in where you have to do 2 years or anything like that. There's nothing crazy like that. You can just purchase that starter kit. But if you purchase it and there's still lots of products that you would like, every order after your first starter kit order, you can get 20% off your orders, which is an amazing deal, as well as so many different other great benefits and perks of being a demonstrator. Now, also by purchasing the starter kit in this time period, so between the 3rd and the 31st, Stampin' Up are also popping in an extra special bonus, which is you will receive entry into Onstage coming up in November. You know, you won't get the swag bag or anything like that, but you'll have free entry into watching the Stampin' Up on Stage, which demonstrators pay for. So let me tell you, this is an amazing deal. It gets you a little bit of an insight of what being a demonstrator is like, and you know, you'll get to see new products in the new catalog coming out. So, you know, this is an amazing deal. Now, if you're interested or you have questions or you would like to chat to me about purchasing the starter kit, I would love it if you got in touch with me. I'll happily help you with any questions you may have. I do have a link already in the description of this video if you would like to join my team, the INKY Stampers. But don't forget, don't do that until the 3rd of October because this deal is too good to miss. You know, you don't want to purchase your starter kit now and miss out on this deal. So 2 deals. One, you can get 35% off your starter kit. The second one is you can add 35% more product to your starter kit. Absolutely amazing. And both deals will get you on stage the virtual event in November for absolutely free. So there we go. Isn't that awesome? I am so excited with that. I think that is such a great deal, and yeah, it's a great Christmas present to yourself, or, you know, great way of getting some supplies at a lot cheaper. 20% off is the starting rate of your discount, and 20% is a nice little discount, let me tell you. All right, so that was all the announcements that we have. We're going to do our creating now, and let me show you the card that we're actually going to be creating with today. So here it is. We're using one of the new masks that are now available. These are called Abundant Beauty Decorative Masks. I've only just got them, and I was so happy to see these little bats in there. And I'll show you the actual masks in a minute, and so you can see exactly how many are in there and the different designs. And then I'm also using the Tricks and Treats bundle. So cute. And I know not everyone is going to be doing, you know, Halloween cards, but this is a great way of using your masks and your embossing paste, and you could change this layout to be a Christmas card if you like. So you know, it's pretty easy to do. All right, so let me just pop the camera down and we'll get started crafting. Okay, everyone, there is our card. I'm going to bring in these Abundant Beauty Decorative Masks just to give you a look at what they are. So we have, I'll grab my card base so we can just have a look at each one. So one has gorgeous snowflakes, perfect for your Christmas time. I will be using these as well. Another one that we'll be using is this one here. Now, I love autumn. Autumn is my favorite season of the year, and this is going to be a fun one to create with, whether using embossing paste or just my inks. I think you could use a bit of a mixture of both with that one. And we have the one that we're using tonight, which is those little bats, which is gorgeous. Okay, and the last ones that we have are actually ones that you can layer together to create a sunflower. So we have the sunflowers. We can line up so on each one, there's actually a little notch and it has a number on it. So this is 1. So you would use this one lined up with your card, add the colors to that one. Once you have your colors for that one, you can bring in number 2, again lining up your notch, and you're going to stencil down all your leaves. The third one is the center of your sunflowers, so you're going to add those colors in. And then the fourth and final one is just the added detail to your centers of the sunflower. So these ones are really great to use with your blending brushes and adding color to it. Oh, there's a Riley hair, a German Shepherd hair. It's everywhere. To use with your blending brushes and adding color. You could also come in with just your embossing paste and add that texture to certain ones, whether you want to add it for the center or the leaves or your flowers. You know, you can pick and choose as you like, but this is really great. We have so many stencils, and I think a lot of fun to be used with. So hopefully you'll have a look at these. Abundant Beauty Decorative Masks are what they've called. So that is what we've used. I also have the Tricks and Treats bundle. This is also a really great one. So many great images. Look at the dies. So we have a treat holder, treat box. We've got a big ghost. And you've got all your little pieces that cut out your stamps. There's also one here for your candy corns. I nearly called them candy canes, and they're not, they're candy corn. You've also got a little tag and some little holes that you can pop in your box. So this is a really great set. Oh, and a little zigzag for your box or your card, whatever you would like to use it for. And lastly, my deckled circle dies. Now these are in the mini catalogue. You're getting 14 of these dies, and let me just tell you the diameter. So the largest one is just under 14.5 centimeters, or just under 5 3/4 of an inch. So these are a really great deal as well. All right, I have talked enough. Let's get started with our card. So I have basic black as our card base, and we're going to be embossing with the embossing paste straight down onto our card base. So I'm going to grab just a scrap piece of paper, and I'm also going to grab that mask, so our little bat mask. I'm going to place that over the top of the card, and I found using some washi tape to hold that mask down will make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. And it looks like I need another washi tape by the look of that. I don't know whether we'll get... maybe that'll hold it enough. We're going to live on the edge and just leave it with that. So I have my Shimmery white embossing paste. Now there are two embossing pastes. There's a basic like a white and then the Shimmery paste. And this is actually starting to get a little bit hard. I have used quite a bit, as you can see. And it's a little bit hard down there, but it still works well. So we'll go with that until it doesn't want to work anymore. I highly recommend keeping your lid on really tightly, popping your lid on as soon as you're finished with it, keeping it in a bag. And with my other white paste, I actually put a little bit of cling wrap over the top as well. I find that the normal regular white embossing powder dries out a little bit more than this one and the Shimmery one. So I find that makes it last a little bit longer, and I always keep it in my bag as well. A few tips for you is you can colour this beautiful sparkly paste or the white embossing paste. But one tip for you is once you've used it, your mask and your spatula or whatever you're using, you want to add it to water straight away. And I did plan to actually have a little tub of water here to pop it in, and I didn't get it. But because I'm not doing a live anymore, it won't matter because I can go and add it into water and then edit that bit out, those couple of seconds out. So it won't be a problem. Now I'm not filling all the spaces on this card. I just want to do an area, and I'm using just the spatula that you can purchase to use with this paste. Stampin' Up sell these as well in a pack of 3. So I want to get a good even coverage, take off any excess, and then we can lift this up. And that's what we're left with. Isn't that cute? So much texture. Now the great thing is I've already created one earlier, and I did that because this does take a little while to dry. And another tip that I have for you is if you let it dry naturally, so you don't use the heat tool, it actually won't buckle. Whereas a heat tool will cause that card to buckle a lot. So if you just let it dry naturally, you won't have an issue. So there we have it. I'm going to pop my other piece in, my stencil, in some water to get rid of all that paste. All right. So the next pieces that we need is I'm going to grab my Granny Apple Green and our deckled circles. I'll grab that one out, and I think it was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. Yes, the 6th smallest. So we're going to die cut that one. I'm also going to die cut my Boo sentiment. So from the Tricks and Treats bundle, there is a little Boo sentiment. And that's going to be from the basic black cardstock. And then we're also going to need that Haunted House die as well. But before we get our die cutting done, I'm going to bring in my stamping pieces. So I do need the Haunted House. We're also going to be using the bats. So this is a photopolymer stamp set. There's the bats, little three bats. And then inside, that's all we're using. So the Haunted House, the bats, but you could add the sentiment, Trick or Treat, or Eek, anything you like. But we are going to be using the Eek with that circle once we've die cut it out. So just going to pop these all onto blocks. We're using Memento Tuxedo black ink as well as pumpkin pie ink. And I love the traditional colours of green, orange, black all together. So pumpkin pie, we're going to stamp on our basic white thick card. Our little Haunted House in the middle. There we go. Let's bring in the mini. I think we'll get away with the mini today to do our die cutting. So I know not everyone actually creates Halloween cards or projects, but I hope that you could maybe use this design to create a different card. Maybe a Christmas card or, you know, whichever. And I hope that you'll have a look at those masks as well, because I will do a video with the sunflower, because I really like that one. I think that's a great idea to have, you know, layering stencils where you're adding ink. You know, you've just got to use that embossing paste every now and again. So I might have that one coming out soon, because I want to play with the masks a little bit more. So we have that deckled circle die with our Granny Apple Green. There's that one. And then lastly, basic black, and this is just a piece of scrap. We're going to die cut the word or the sentiment Boo. We're going to add lots of sparkle and shine to that sentiment as we go. Right. So a little bit more stamping before we get popping it all together. Let's put this in. So we're going to stamp the inside. So for the inside piece of basic white, we're going to put our Haunted House. Oh, you can't see me. Hang on, let me bring it up. Now I've got something really special for you as well. There is a free project sheet for this project. And you can get that over on my blog. So my blog's not set to go live just yet. It'll go live after my video. Actually, it's probably probably live now, but because this is going to be recorded and uploaded. But anyway, but yeah, go over to my blog. It'll be in the description of this video, the link for the blog, and you can download that free tutorial. So just stamped a little bat. How cute is that? The bats flying around the haunted house. And then for our centerpiece of our green apple green, I'm going to use the sentiment INKY as well as the bats, and we're just going to stamp all the way around with the Memento ink. So let me know, do you create Halloween treats or cards, or you don't do them at all? So lots of inks. Let me bring in the bats. And I think this would look really good embossed as well. So heat embossed with the black. Just going to stamp off a little bit too. There we go. So I've made a bit of a mess on my host code here, but that's okay because this week is the last week to be able to use that host code anyway. Okay. Let's start popping it together. So in the inside card, we're going to add that in with just some liquid glue. Like so. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with my phone, not allowing me to change orientation. I'm definitely going to have to find out what's going on. 2 weeks in a row is terrible though. I'm going to add the haunted house up with some dimensionals. Absolutely got to have a little bit of pop-up. So we're going to add those 3 down. Has anyone got the long weekend off this weekend? I'm so excited. We are now officially on holidays for the whole weekend. Oh, we have to open the shop on Saturday, but that's okay. I'm going to add to my boo, I'm going to grab some black stamping dimensionals. Now these come in the combo pack, so it has the normal size dimensionals, and then it's also got the minis, and I'm going to use the minis just to pop up the sentiment. Hopefully that will hide everything with the black. You can still sort of see it, but I'm fine with that. So I have that. Gonna add him there. So cute. Bring in our normal size dimensionals to pop that down onto the card front, and you're going to want to make sure that you have enough that it's still going to adhere well. Remember, this has both texture and it sits up a little bit, so you want to make sure that you've got a good amount of dimensionals there to hold it down well. I'm going to use my Take My Pick just to pull those backings off. Last one. Such a good tool, the Take My Pick tool. I'm going to add that down. 2 more things to do. Let's come in with that black and white gingham ribbon. This is in the annual catalogue. There's actually well, it's very vanilla and black, very similar to this in the mini catalogue. This is also great. You can use your stamping blends to give it a little bit of colour as well, if you want to add a little bit of colour. Can't go wrong with black and white ribbon, I don't think. It sort of goes with everything. Can be changed in colour with your stamping blends, so There we have it. So a nice little bow there. I'm going to tidy the edges like so, and then I'm just going to bring in a mini glue dot and secure that ribbon down. So I'm just going to roll my glue dot over, and I'm going to secure that sort of underneath that haunted house. And to finish it off, I'm going to bring our Wink of Stella in. Just colour in. Whoop. Oh, that's the white one. Oh no. So did you know we used to have Wink of Stella white and gold? Let's get rid of that. We'll come back in with the clear. That was what I thought I grabbed. Let's add nice sparkle to the sentiment. And you could also flick some of this down onto the card for that extra little bit of sparkle, which it really honestly doesn't need, because you're getting the sparkle from that shimmery embossing paste. How gorgeous is this card? I think this is stunning. I'm really, really happy with it. I'll have to send it over to a couple of my friends over in America that celebrate Halloween, I think. There we go. So I do apologize that there were so many issues with tonight's video. I hope that you've found this video and you've enjoyed today's card. If you have, I would love it if you hit subscribe, left me a comment, give me a thumbs up. Yeah, tell your friends, maybe even share the video if you've enjoyed this video. I'll be back next Thursday with a live. Let's hope I can figure out my phone. But yeah, if you need any of the supplies that I've used today, you can purchase them in my online store. I also have a free project sheet for this card over on my blog. So go over and get that free project sheet as your free gift just for watching with me. And I'll be back next Thursday with another video. I'll see you all really soon. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.